I think that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all time, the Mike Tyson era.
He's allowing Mike Tyson to trap him in the corner.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
Tyson.
I'm the best fighter in the world.
Mike Tyson. Oh, the right hand. I doubt if he'll be able to get up from this. He hit him.
Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one could beat me.
Mike Tyson, a name that strikes fear, excitement, and awe in the hearts of boxing fans and fighters alike. Known as the baddest man on the planet, Tyson's rise to the top was as fast as his knockout punches. From his teenage debut to becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
The idea I'm the youngest champ in the world. The idea that it'll live forever. The record I think will never be broken.
Tyson's career has been nothing short of legendary. Today, we're diving into the most electrifying moments from Iron Mike's career, knockouts, controversies, and his unmatched legacy in the sport of boxing. Tyson's early rise and first title. Tyson was born in Brooklyn, New York, and from a young age, it was clear he was destined for greatness or destruction. Raised in tough neighborhoods and overcoming a troubled childhood, Tyson found salvation in boxing. Under the guidance of trainer Custamato,
He was my father. He was my father. And there's nothing else I could tell you. He loved me. I loved him.
Tyson channeled his rage into the ring, becoming a force of nature by the time he turned pro at just 18 years old. The world of boxing had never seen anyone quite like him.
Motto says this young man is my reason for still living.
At 5'10" and weighing around 220 pounds of pure muscle, Tyson combined unbelievable speed with devastating power. In 1986, at the age of 20, Tyson stepped into the ring to face Trevor Berbick for the WBC heavyweight title. Many wondered if the young fighter could handle the pressure. What they didn't expect was Tyson's complete dominance. From the opening bell, he was relentless, landing powerful combinations that had Berbick reeling. In the second round,
Using the jab of the bell end. Round one. A good round one for Mike Tyson.
Tyson delivered one of his most iconic knockouts. A right hook sent Berbick to the canvas, and despite his attempts to rise, Berbick stumbled multiple times, unable to regain his footing.
We've got a brand new heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
With that victory, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, a record that still stands today. Tyson versus Michael Spinks. Fast forward to June 27, 1988, when Tyson faced Michael Spinks in one of the most anticipated heavyweight bouts of all time. Spinks was undefeated, a former light heavyweight champion who had moved up to heavyweight and was regarded as a skilled tactical fighter. But this was Mike Tyson in his prime, and Spinks was in for a rude awakening. From the opening bell, Tyson charged forward, throwing vicious body shots and uppercuts. Spinks, clearly intimidated, tried to stay composed, but less than a minute into the fight, Tyson delivered a crushing right hand that knocked him down.
Body shot. Down goes Mike Spinks for the first time.
Spinks got back up, but Tyson immediately finished the job, landing a devastating right hook that sent Spinks crashing to the canvas. The fight was over in just 91 seconds, one of the fastest and most brutal heavyweight title defenses in history. Tyson's dominance was unquestionable, and the aura of invincibility around him grew even stronger.
The fighters that said that, you know what I mean, I let them know there's no fighter like me and I can beat any man in the world.
Tyson versus Larry Holmes. Another moment that cemented Tyson's legacy was his bout against former heavyweight champion Larry Holmes. Holmes had reigned as champion for years, holding the title for much of the 1980s, but by the time he faced Tyson in 1988, Holmes was considered past his prime. However, Holmes was still a dangerous opponent, known for his technical skill and resilience.
There's only one champion, and I pay my dues to become number one.
Tyson, on the other hand, came into the fight determined to make a statement. He idolized Holmes' predecessor, Muhammad Ali, and viewed this fight as a way to honor Ali, who had been defeated by Holmes years earlier. From the start, Tyson overwhelmed Holmes with his signature pressure and power. In the fourth round, Tyson unleashed a flurry of punches.
A big right hand, and down goes.
Culminating in a crushing right hand that knocked Holmes to the ground. Holmes got up, but Tyson knocked him down again and again. By the end of the fourth round, the fight was over.
The right hand, the left hand. He's going to hang on, or they'll stop the fight. Down he goes. Larry's hurt. It's all over.
Tyson had defeated one of the sport's greats, and his reign at the top continued, seemingly unstoppable. Buster Douglas upset, but even legends fall. February 11, 1990, is a date etched in boxing history as one of the biggest upsets the sport has ever seen. Tyson, then undefeated and viewed as unbeatable, faced James Buster Douglas, a 42-1 underdog. No one expected much from Douglas, and most assumed it would be another routine knockout for Tyson. However, what unfolded that night in Tokyo shocked the world. Tyson, visibly less focused and in poor shape, struggled from the start. Douglas, meanwhile, fought the fight of his life, utilizing his jab to keep Tyson at bay and landing solid combinations throughout the fight. In the 8th round, Tyson knocked Douglas down with an uppercut.
And there's a right hand uppercut, and down goes Douglas.
But Douglas recovered quickly. The fight continued, and in the 10th round, Douglas landed a flurry of punches, culminating in a right uppercut and left hook that floored Tyson.
Uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
For the first time in his career, Tyson was unable to beat the count.
Mike Tyson has been knocked out.
The loss stunned the boxing world and marked the end of Tyson's seemingly invincible run. Tyson's late career and legacy. Despite the setbacks, Tyson's legacy in the ring remained intact.
One of the things, I was sleeping and I got my ass whipped, and it doesn't change me. I'm no different, no less of a person, anything.
He continued to fight sporadically, though he never fully recovered the dominance of his younger years. His final years in the sport saw losses to fighters like Lennox Lewis.
Good job, he's got heart. You can't take that from him. Big right hand from Lewis, and Tyson goes down!
And Kevin McBride. But Tyson's influence on boxing had already been cemented. Mike Tyson wasn't just a boxer. He was a cultural phenomenon, an enigma. His rise to the top was meteoric, his power and speed unparalleled, and even his controversies only added to the legend of the man known as Iron Mike. Today, Tyson has transitioned into a new phase of his life, hosting a podcast, training, and even making a comeback exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020. There's no denying that Mike Tyson is one of the greatest fighters to ever step into the ring. Mike Tyson's career is a testament to the highs and lows of fame and the brutal world of professional boxing. From his days as the youngest heavyweight champion to this comeback later in life, Tyson's story is one of grit, power, and perseverance. And while his career may have ended, his impact on the sport will never be forgotten. Iron Mike will forever be remembered as one of the greatest and most controversial boxers in history.